Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Muhammad Hilmi bin Norsalihin, matric number 2017047. This is a self-reflection video on the activities that I involved with during the whole semester. I am very interested to join this course as it aims to translate the understanding of sustainable development goals through activities and assessment. I am looking forward to community engagement activities as it is my first time to be involved with these activities. I hope that I can learn and gain more knowledge when taking this course. For this week, I have learned that responsibility of community engagement is termed as fardu kifayah. There are some categories of fardu kifayah in the context of seeing it from a sustainable development perspective, such as from social welfare, education, and civic duties. We must also follow the 5 maqasid of Sharia. Additionally, fardu kifayah includes community service, and as members of the community, we are required to engage in it. We learn what participation in and development of the community are from an Islamic viewpoint. Sustainable community engagement is largely influenced by the individual within the community and how that individual sees their roles within the community. I take away from the video that assessment is crucial for project planning, project implementation, and impact measurement. We must provide significant information about a person, a group of people, or a community when discussing the issue of a profile. When dealing with this issue of creating a profile, you will interview a variety of people. I am also aware of the requirements for a successful community needs assessment, including the need to identify resource gaps and provide a concise, in-depth summary of victim needs. Additionally, we can gather information about a community through surveys, interviews, observations, and case studies. Additionally, we need to look at the difficulties that we might encounter. Prior to learning about this, I believe that profiling was not important, but after learning more, I have changed my opinion. The proper use of a community profile has been demonstrated to me in this video. The speaker gave me an example based on an area profile and population profile. Additionally, I learned more about how critical customer profiling is for business owners who want to succeed in their career. Customer profiling is essentially a step people must take to learn about their customer. Additionally, I now understand why the restaurant owner occasionally inquires about our favorite dishes. The reason is because they must conduct customer profiling in order to enhance their services and product markets. The two types of data used in customer profiling are demographic and psychographic data. According to the icebreaking video, icebreaking refers to activities or exercises intended to make new team members or employees feel more at ease and help them to get to know each other. Additionally, it can enhance teamwork and communication among members. We are doing this so that we can get to know one another and see how our organization grows. I am now familiar with a variety of icebreaking techniques. One of the technique is little known fact, where it is a game in which we each know the name and function of the other player. Consequently, it is simpler to recall their names. According to my understanding, fieldwork for community involvement entails gathering information and feedback from local residents. This is done in order to understand their needs, problems, and objectives. This type of fieldwork is frequently used by businesses, governments, and non-profits to involve local citizens in the ideation, creation, and implementation of initiatives that have an impact on their lives. In addition, I come across TIME, which offers 4 suggestions for enhancing fieldwork research. The letter T, I, M, and E stand for the theoretical framework, immersion, meaning-making practice, and being explicit about our participant respectively. What I learned from this week is how to use community mapping as an assessment and instructional tool, and also help me identify community resources for myself as a professional. I get from this week's session that community mapping is a really powerful tool for skill development and assessment. It offers individuals the opportunity to practice working in groups, talking to people they don't know, and collecting and making sense out of large amounts of information. From this learning, the first thing that I need to do if I want to use community mapping with my client is set out a goal. I need to decide what I want my clients to get out of my lessons. Once I have a goal, I can start to do scouting. This week is about management of community events. What I get from this week is when planning an event, make sure I know the number of guests I will have in attendance before choosing a location. This will help me to avoid unnecessary stress later. Before this, I always think that people need to set a date then limit the number of available locations. However, from this learning, as an organizer, we need to ask our client for flexibility that can open more venue options and allow us to choose a dream location. I can now stress how important it is to engage our guests during an event in a way that they will come away being a better human. This is something many event managers and organizers don't take seriously to incorporate into their event. For this week, I have learned the importance of community solutions. We all know that participating in a community bonded by attitudes, values, and goals is an essential ingredient to enjoying a fulfilling life. However, every community has its own problem that needs to be solved, and that is why a community solution is very important for all people who are living in the community. I also know that community solutions give business and organizations practical, attainable ways to make changes in their own communities. Additionally, by dealing with the specific problems in our own communities, we contribute to solving the larger issues gradually.